It was a Thursday morning. I know it was Thursday because I woke up next to Audrey, my Wednesday bit of stuff. I have a different one for each night of the week. There are certain lasting perks to being the nation's pitch and putt champion from the 1980s and world champion in 1986. Golfing groupies, you might call them. The Golden Girls, according to my housekeeper Gertie. Bless her. She was once one of them, and my caddy. Now she looks after the household stuff and is groundswoman of my crazy pitch and putt course. It's the best one in Ireland. Religiously themed. Not because I'm the sort to wear out my knees in prayer, but because, well, the best-selling book in the world is the Bible. Hole one is Noah's Ark. We have Jonah's whale. You knock your ball down his spout hole and he spits it back out at you. The Bethlehem stable is hole number 18. We even have a Red Sea water hazard. You drive your ball over it. Then this handy little hydraulic yoke, it opens for you to walk through to the green. You get an app for your phone to work it when you pay for your ticket at the start of the course. Anyhow, Thursday morning, I did my rounds of the course and had a chat with Gertie and talked about the poor state of the greens. She agreed with the groundsman at Augusta, who I'd contacted by pulling a few of the old strings, that we needed grade A manure. I told her I was going round to the local racing stables where they had a champion horse, Uranus. Hello, you fabulous grounds here.
Hello, what can I do for you?
And who am I speaking to? I'm John Joe O'Toole.
My name is Denise. There's a locking system on the gates. How did you get in?
I sat on the tail of the postman. The weather is holding up all right. I see your champion horse Uranus is tipped to take the plate at Gowran Park. He had a good season, hadn't he?
Yes. Is there something you want?
Sure, that's what we all want, is a good season. I like a good season down on the pitch and putt course as well.
I have a lot on today, so maybe...
I'm here, actually, to ask for a little favour. I know you won't refuse me, so I won't keep you at all. I'm in a spot of trouble with my greens. They're wilting. The grass down below never came on right this year. I was told by the groundsman of Augusta that I need horse manure.
I'm sorry, but we don't sell horse manure. It's stud policy, I'm afraid.
Want the best. And if you want the best, he said, you have to get it from the best animal. A champion course needs a champion horse. So I said to myself, go up to the stables to the home of the champion himself. I'll take a load over there from you as I have the trailer with me. I won't hold you, I'll crack on and fill the trailer. Oh, so that's himself coming out of the stable, is it?
Jack, don't push it too hard on those sands. I won't. I never do. It's him.
Look, he's dropped some there. I can shovel that up for you.
We don't sell horse manure.
That's fine, but I want some.
And who might you be?
John Joe O'Toole. The John Joe O'Toole.
Okay. And is that supposed to mean something to me?
John Joe O'Toole, 1986, 87 pitch and putt world champion. Racing pundit. Owner of Noah's Ark Crazy Golf Course. Local celebrity. Hero.
Yeah. We don't sell horse manure.
Surely you can make an allowance just once, us being neighbours and all. Look, do us a deal. Nothing untoward, just a simple business deal. I'll pay you well.
Just clear off. Now, right now.
Get me your boss.
I can't.
Why not?
He only comes to race meetings.
No, not the Sheik
Sheik Moffat?
Yeah, him. Not him. The head of the stables.
You were talking to her.
What? Look, I'm trying to make my mini golf course the best in the county.
Please! I've got Cheltenham to prepare for. Do you mind?
But we are neighbours. I can't believe that you would begrudge me a load of manure from your anus.
Go! Before I have you forcibly ejected from these premises!
I don't believe it. What an old... Oh, bitch, I can't believe it. I drove home and had a cup of tea and a hobnob. I was thinking, how dare she refuse me? Not since Cynthia Clark in 1984 have I been refused. She was a librarian. She refused me because I used to just take my books without them getting stamped. Anyways, I do feel we can all agree that Denise was being unreasonable. I was simply looking to procure some premium manure for a totally reasonable usage, which was to improve the soil structure of my putting greens. Only the best for my paying customers. I felt well within my rights to go and get myself a sample, and I was absolutely going to pay Denise for what I loaded up. So, for obvious reasons, I had to procure my sample in the dead of night, because we've all seen how unreasonable Denise can be. And so, why put her under further stress? And I couldn't go in the main gate. There was a security system. But I'd heard her say to her stable lad that Uranus was exercised on the beach. I finished my tea and got back in my car and went for a drive. I walked up the beach and sure enough, just after Nuns Rock, there was a gateway and a sandy track which led up to the stables. Just wide enough for my golf buggy and trailer. So later that night, I set off. The moon was out, so I didn't need lights along the beach. I drove up and onto the track. I rolled quietly into the main yard. There wasn't a light or anything, which surprised me. I parked by the last box on the right, the stable I'd seen Uranus let out of. There was a mighty padlock on the door. Bolt cutters. Yes, there you are. Stand back there, fella. Shit! It's a fucking hacksaw job. Patience. Patience. Got it. Hello, my friend. Oh, my, you are a big fella. I've got a lovely treat for you. I have for you a lovely lump of sugar, you great fella, aren't you? And you have a gorgeous mane. And would you like some lovely apple? I myself like a midnight snack. Anyways, here we go. And now a big fist of oats. Super value organic. Have a nose bag full of them. I'm just going to come in there and put a bucket behind you. Don't you worry about me. Concentrate on those oats. You've got a nice big stall, haven't you? And look, somebody's already shoveled all your manure into a pile here. Almost a trailer full. While you're eating, I'm just going to transfer this lot to me trailer outside. Very quietly. Shh. Jesus, you love those oats. Good man, I put a full pack of laxatives in there. Now, if you could just direct the volcanic eruption into the bucket, we'll be absolutely flying it. We'll take the nose bag off if you've finished. Now, there's still a bit of room in the trailer. Come on, Uranus. Give it your best. I just lift your tail there now, boy, and put the bucket under it. Great stuff. Jackpot! There was so much manure coming out the back of that horse, I was shoveling like crazy. There was no more room in my trailer, so some went into the golf cart, and the glove compartment, and even my pockets. But I had to get as much as possible. I went back for one last bucket. And he met me on the way out. I left his stall door open in my hurry. Uranus! No, you big bastard! No! Back inside! Ah, shit! Come back! Come back! He won't go far. He'll be grand. Out of here, John Joe. Right now, pronto. So, I grabbed my bucket and whatever evidence there was and made a swift getaway. I shot off down the lane in the dark. Not my finest moment, maybe, but I got my manure. And yes, the horse got loose, which was never my intention. But it was Denise's fault. If she'd have let me fill my trailer earlier in the day. I arrived back at the farmhouse where I live, which is right beside the course. My head was going to burst with the heights of what had happened. Denise was clever out, and she'd guessed for sure it was me that took the manure and had something to do with that bloody horse going loose. I had to hide the manure before morning, when Denise would surely come on the warpath. I burst into the kitchen to find Gertie, my housekeeper, ex-caddy, gopher, and very occasional lover. Gertie! Just the woman I wanted to see.
What's wrong, JJ? You're very late. Is that smell from you?
Listen, Gertie, I went to get that horse shit.
At midnight?
That one up in the stud wouldn't give me manure yesterday when I went up there. So I went back up earlier and I stole a trailer load and I need to hide it. I don't have much time. That Denise woman is bound to come looking for it.
Why would someone come looking for the horse shit? What else have you done?
Well, when I broke into the stable, the prize horse, Uranus, bolted.
That's terrible. Why would you call a horse Uranus?
The stupid horse shot out like a bolt of lightning, and not a sign of him afterwards. I took off as fast as I could myself in case Denise heard him clattering around the place. But that Denise is clever out. She'll put two and two together, and she'll sure to arrive down when she sees the stable doors had the padlock cut off. We need to hide that manure before she arrives.
JJ O'Toole, you're nothing but trouble.
I know. It's just that stable girl said no to selling it to me. So I was not having that.
Oh, God forbid. A girl said no to you. Speaking of which, your Thursday night is upstairs. Lovely woman. I told her to come back later because you were out. She wouldn't be told. She's up there now waiting.
Ah! Darn it! I forgot about her. I have to empty the horse shit. No! If I'm any later, Darish will start asking questions.
Come on, I'll help you.
You're the best, Gert. The trailer is just outside the shed. So there we were in the dead of night, stood beside a trail of manure in the yard and wondering where to hide it.
You can't just hide it in the shed. They'll be sure to look there first. It will have to be somewhere on the course.
Maybe the whale. We can run over and stuff it down its spout.
Don't grab it with your hands.
It's just shite. You can just touch it. It's all natural.
We can't fill the whale by hand down the spout.
The holes. There's 18. Stuff it down all of them.
Why don't we hide the whole lot of it above in the Red Sea? Stir it up into a slurry and put food colouring and paint in, nobody would know.
Brilliant, Gertie. Open the covers and I will go out and drop the trail up to the Red Sea. There's a pike and a shovel in there for you.
Back away! Back away!
Brilliant! That's my girl. Say no to me, would you, Denise? Right, so I set the light there for you for 3 hours. That should see you through.
Okay, but...
And power hose the empty trailer. Clean the golf cart and glove box.
Where are you going?
I've got to take care of that. Thanks, Gertie. Well, you're the best. To tell the truth, I could have done without Doris that night. I stank of shite and I'd been up for at least 22 hours straight.
Well, hello, honey bear. Where have you been?
Doris.
You could at least pretend to be happy to see me.
No, I am. Forgive me.
Well, you're here now. Better late than never.
Yes. Sorry about that. Hope you haven't got too cold lying there like that.
I'm too hot, if anything. Come here to me, you beast. What?
Stop a minute, please. Look, I need to take a quick shower.
No need. I like the strange aroma that's wafting off you. Some sort of big boy sweaty stuff that needs investigation. Very base notes, baby. Come here. Ooh, I love that smell. It's so masculine.
Whoa!
Like a workman. Now, do your work on me.
Jeez, I stink.
Girl.
Look, just let me take off these shitty clothes. You don't want to get this stuff on your, bare skin.
I'll give you a hand. Onto the bed with you.
Doris! Doris, you're in flying form. Look, I'm gasping for a cup of tea and some ginger nuts. Please, Doris.
Don't worry. I've come prepared. I kind of guessed we could be in for a long night, so I brought my big flask of tea and a box of biscuits.
A cup of tea. Oh, yes. Fair play. And,
McVitie's are the biggies. All here like me waiting for you.
You don't mind crumbs?
Crumbs, the smell of shite. I can handle anything or everything.
Easy. Slow down there. I might choke. Or spill tea on the sheets.
That's just a starter. You are the main course. No.
Just a couple more sips and another.
6 o'clock in the morning. What a mess. That man is trouble. He's a walking hazard. A bunker of a man. Always leaving me to pick up the pieces. And here am I, shoveling away, while he's off with Doris. Him and his trollops for every night of the week. And on the 8th night, me. Cup of tea cures all. I'd leave, hand in my notice. But where would he be then? Who'd look after the course? Who'd make his dinner? Clean Noah's Ark, Jonas Whale, the stables, who would make scones and serve tea at the Last Supper tea room? Not one of his golden girls, that's for sure. Never mind. When all is said and done, happy enough with a cup of tea and... yeah.
Uranus! Uranus! Uranus!
Frank? Frank! Calm down!
Miss! Uranus! He's missing! Miss, he's gone! He's done the stables! He's gone!
Gone? What do you mean, gone?
Went to feed him! Not there!
Did you lock him in last night, Frank?
Yes! Yes, I did! Come look! Front gates! We're locked as usual. Nothing out of the ordinary until I got down here to give him some breakfast and saw the door opened out. Look at this! The padlock's been cut through.
Feck it. He has been stolen.
I checked the place and there isn't any sign of him.
Are the other horses okay?
Not disturbed at all. And did you see the floor?
Oh, it's spotless.
Yes. I mean, why take a horse? And it's shite. Who would do something like that?
Call the Gardaí.
Will poo. Will do.
You little shit. John, or whatever your name is. I will kill him. The cheek. But if he didn't come in the gate, how did he manage it? Check out the path down to the beach while we're waiting for the guards to get here.
Morning.
Thanks for coming so quickly.
So, what's the problem here?
Our prize horse Uranus has been stolen.
Are you sure now? Maybe the door wasn't shut properly. He went out for a nose. Could he not just be in the field? You've looked around the place.
The padlock on his stable has been cut.
Oh, yeah. You would need a hacksaw to tackle a lock like that. So they came prepared. Were the front gates broken into?
They can only be opened with the code.
These fellas have all the latest gadgets. They can easily disable security settings. There's been a bit of this type of carry-on up the country. Fellas wanting to cover mares cost-free. Once they get the job done, they let the horse wander back.
Well, that is not what has happened here. I can tell you now. An important clue is that the stable has been cleaned out of its horse manure.
So you are saying that whoever stole your horse cleaned up after themselves? That's new. Why would they do that?
No! They stole both!
Well, I will look into well-known horse rustlers. There are the Cody brothers, but they generally leave more of a mess, not tidy up.
No! I think it's that god fella, John.
You mean John Joe O'Toole?
Yes, that's him, little twerp.
No need for that talk. John Joe is a legend. Why would you say that?
Legend? He called here yesterday, specifically looking for me to sell him the best horse shit to put on his greens or something.
Okay. So, did you sell him some?
No, I refused.
You refused John Joe?
Yes, he got furious and drove off like a lunatic.
John Joe? Nah, I don't know about that. Maybe you got the wrong end of the shtick with him. He's like a stand-up proper legend of our community.
Well, can you search his place, course, or whatever?
I don't need to. Careful there now. That's a very far-out conclusion to draw. It won't be him. No way. Miss, if I may, according to CSI, we should look at the people. or person who have the most to gain from Uranus's disappearance. I'll go back and make a report and get back to you. The horse will probably turn up.
My prize-winning horse gets stolen, and it's bloody obvious who did it. And you're going to write a report?
I will make inquiries, too, into well-known horse rustlers.
Oh, well, don't strain anything.
Calm down now, I said, before you say anything you might regret.
The only thing I regret is calling you.
It could be that someone took him. I look into everything for you. Good day. I will be in touch if I find anything.
Oh, great.
Denise!
Any sign of him down the track?
I went down the back lane.
Yes, and?
Well, just around the big bump in the lane, there was a pile of shite on the ground.
A big pile?
Yes! Like it fell off the back of something. I'm sure it belongs to Uranus. And there's more. It's a trail along the beach and up along that little side road into the...
I knew it. He was stealing the shit and stole my horse too.
Who?
Janjo, that golf midget.
Janjo? No way! Sure, he's a legend.
If anyone calls that little fuckwit a legend, I'm going to fire them. I'm going to Janjo's place to find my horse, no matter what his friend the guard says.
What will I do?
Just do your job. Oh, but if the sheik rings, do not mention anything about Uranus.
So, nothing about Uranus?
Nothing.
So, don't mention Uranus?
Frank, if you say Uranus one more time.
So, there I was, upstairs in bed with Doris, dreaming of hitting a hole in one in Augusta, when all of a sudden there was a...
Hey! Hey! JJ! Come out! Right now!
Okay, what's the fuss about? What the... Ah, 'tis yourself. Ah, well, now, this is a bit of a surprise. Changed your mind on selling me all your manure, have you?
Do not get smart with me, you little twerp. My horse Uranus is missing, and I know you stole him.
Stole your horse? I did no such thing. What use have I for a racehorse?
You do remember coming to my place yesterday, inquiring about my horse's manure? You want a constant supply for your grains?
I can categorically say that I did not take your horse. I mean, I'm a well-respected major local celebrity.
You have stolen a very valuable racehorse. Where is he?
You are way off, lassie. Sure, I wanted some manure off you, but there is no...
JJ, I want him back now.
Calm down. You'll do yourself a mischief.
I'll search high and low and in the buildings myself if you don't hand him over.
Sure, go ahead. You'll find nothing. Off with you.
I want Uranus.
I haven't touched Uranus. I never laid a finger on Uranus.
Excuse me? Who are you?
And how dare you?
Showing up here at this time of the morning and accusing JJ of touching your rear in your tight breeches and your whip in hand.
Doris, darling, it's fine.
Who is this?
Who are you? I heard you, you little tramp. Oh, Uranus this, Uranus that. JJ is a respectable businessman and would never lay his hands on someone's posterior without their permission.
Uranus is a racehorse who was stolen by your boyfriend last night. My name is Denise Valentine, and I run the stables.
Oh, the stables, is it?
Yes, the one up the road.
Are you going to let her accuse you like that? How dare she?
Doris, love, it's...
Oh, well, don't come down here with your ridiculous stories of stolen horses. I know what you're really after. My man.
Oh, dear God. Believe me, you are so wrong.
Denise here is looking for a horse. I have nothing whatsoever to do with stealing it. Sure, why would I?
If you think you're fooling me with your missing horse stories, you have another thing coming, lady.
I am not leaving without him.
I tell you, he's mine. We were just up in the bedroom together. So, run along, you tramp.
What is wrong with her?
If she stays a moment longer, I swear, I'll pelt her with jaffa cakes.
If you don't mind, I will take a look around your property.
Be my guest.
I'm off to look for my horse.
Hussy. Well, how long?
How long was? Ow! What was that for? Ah! Don't throw jaffa cakes at me. They hurt.
Do I look like a fool to you? You were with her last night, weren't you? Rolling in the hay of her stables. Hence the smell when you came back here. That's why you didn't want to get jiggy with it last night, because you'd already had your daily fill. How long have you been sleeping with her?
Denise?
I wait up for you on my night, I might add. And there I was, being all nice, and you having spent hours up there rolling in the hay. And then she wants more of it, making up a stupid made-up horse so she could come down here with her stupid riding gear on.
No, that's not it.
You think this is funny?
Ow! You put the packet down. Doris, sure, I wouldn't look sideways at her.
If it's not true, why were you smelling of manure last night?
Well, that's because I was at the stables.
Oh,
Ow! Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh!
See, you can't even lie to save my feelings a little bit. I don't care about the other women, but I do care about my Thursday night tea and biscuits.
Doris, I can explain.
It would want to be good.
I asked that Denise at the stables for some manure for my greens, and she refused. So I snuck in last night and stole some. The bloody horse bolted when I opened the stable door. And that's why she was at the door banging.
You think me so gullible, don't you? I heard you, JJ.
What? When?
You little lover squirrel. I heard her say, I want your ass. Only being the stuck-up bitch that she is, she had to say anus. You can't deny it.
Doris, listen to me very closely. Uranus is her horse.
You are what she is after. Well, she's not taking my Thursday night ride off of me. She's not getting away with this. And I've half a packet left.
Look, let's go back upstairs. You're my Thursday night girl. No one else. We are wasting precious time. Before we know it, it'll be Friday night.
No. I can't. Not while that horse tramp is still on the premises. I can't focus while that slapper is walking around. I wouldn't put it past her to barge in on us.
Look, What if I call Dermot McCarthy?
The guard.
Yes. I tell him she's trespassing. He'll escort her off the premises. He owes me 1 or 2 favours.
Okay. Ring him.
Dermot?
How, JJ?
I got a little trespassing problem. So, whilst I was placating Doris, Denise stumped off to investigate the course. Gertie, who had just been stirring some more red paint in the Red Sea, met her near the first hole.
Hello there. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm just looking about.
I can see that. Are you looking to play? We won't be open for another month. Even then, we don't let people in till 11 a.m.
I'm not here to play. I'm just looking around for a horse from the stables up above.
A horse, is it? Well, I'm catching up on a bit of maintenance, and I've been all over the course. Plenty of rabbits, but no horse, I'm afraid.
Well, I will check around the place anyway.
Please yourself. Sure, I could do with a break from touching up the fences. I'll show you around. What makes you think you might have wandered off here?
Uranus is a Grade 1 winner. He doesn't just wander off, believe me. He was removed from his box last night, and I think I have a fair idea who the culprit is. Your boss, that idiot, stole him from my stables.
You mean John Joe, the golf legend?
Oh, yes, him, Janjo. He stole my horse, so I'm looking for it.
Well, I'm Gertie, the groundskeeper, and I can safely say there is no horse here. You're on the wrong tack altogether if you think JJ was involved. Sure, he would have no use for a creature like that. You want to watch what you say.
That trailer is particularly clean.
You prefer your trailers dirty, do you?
I'm just saying. What's that shiny red paddling pool thing over there?
The Red Sea. It's not working today, or I'd show you the hydraulic system for parking the waters. It's operated by an app customers can load on their phones at the beginning of their round.
The fairway's in a right state. Maybe he should mind his own business before. Why am I getting a smell of horse manure?
Maybe it's from your clothing.
No, it's in the air. I know where that smell comes from because I'm knees up in it every day. It's coming off the Red Sea, isn't it?
Do you think he's gone swimming in there, do you? We haven't submerged and drowned the poor creature. Go and have a look if you have a mind. We'll go up to the stable. It needs a coat of paint.
I'll catch you up. I just need to take a closer look at that pool. The smell.
Apparently, Gertie's attempt to draw the niche away from the Red Sea full of manure failed completely. From the stable door, she watched the niche get down on her hands and knees and sniff the scarlet waters. It was then that Gertie heard a noise inside the stable.
What was that?
The stable door was always open so the golfers could finish their round by putting into a hole beneath the manger. Gertie ran inside and saw a large, glossy horse tearing hay from Jesus' crib.
Oh my God!
She ran out of the stable, closed the door and leaned against it in shock. From there she watched Denise steaming up the crest of the hill towards her.
There's a very strong smell of manure coming from that water.
Stay where you are, and I'll come down and have a look.
There is straw, red straw floating in it.
We'll both go and inspect the water. We'll go down there and have a good sniff together first. You'll see it's just...
What was that?
What was what?
Let me look in there.
Oh
Open this door.
I assure you, there is no horse in there.
Well then, you won't mind opening it.
You can't go in, not without written permission.
Let me pass. Let me pass, I said.
Stop pushing me.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Uranus! I told you he stole him, and you tried to cover it up. Oh, Uranus, are you okay? You better not be hurt. Let's look at you. Oh, JJ's finished after this, and you, his accomplice. Come on, Uranus. Time for you to go home. Good boy. Oh, God.
Look, JJ had nothing to do with this.
So the horse just cut the padlock off his own stable door, did he? And then he galloped up here.
I stole him. It was me, not JJ. Why would he send you up here searching if he knew the horse was here? He knew nothing. He told me you refused him the horse manure, so I stole the horse so that I could provide fresh horse manure to the Greens every day.
Steal a prize horse for its shit? No, you don't.
I love him. I thought once he found out I'd stolen the horse for him, he'd dump Doris and the other girls. I knew it was wrong, but it was a crime of passion.
Stealing a racehorse to make that little twat love you?
He's a legend.
But if you say you did it, you'll go to jail. You know that.
It's worth it.
For him.
It was for love.
I have to report this to the Gardaí. If I don't, my job is gone. Now get out of my way.
It was just bad luck that Dermot the guard would meet them by the house as they came off the course.
Well, just the person that I was about to call.
Ah, grand. I see the champions turned up. Sure, we knew he would. You've got the horse. You're fine, so.
We're not fine. My horse was here.
Yes, I can see that. That's great.
It most certainly is not great.
Well, you were looking for your lost horse, and now you've found it. Sure, no harm done.
Are you completely incompetent? My horse has been missing. I reported it to you. You did nothing. I searched where I suspected it would be, and I found it here, on John Joe's property.
Exactly. You have him back. Sure, 'tis great news.
I demand justice for this crime.
Ah, well, come on now. How do you know that the horse didn't just wander down here of his own accord?
You are completely useless. Gertie here has admitted to stealing the horse, so charge her.
I have known Gertie a long time. She's no thief.
Dermot, 'tis true. I did steal it. I did take Uranus.
Gertie. Come on now. Be careful of what you're saying. You're not the horse-stealing type, sure.
I am, and I did it.
See? Arrest her.
Hang on now. I need to hear the full story from Gertie.
She admits she broke into the stables and stole him.
Sure, there's no harm done. You found him and he looks in fine fettle.
This is unbelievable.
Can I just hear Gertie's side of the story, please? Gertie, what happened?
I broke in, and I took the horse. That's it.
Are you sure you're okay?
She has admitted 3 times now that she stole my horse. But I also think she did it on John Joe's command.
Is that true, Gertie?
No, I did it on my own.
Come on, Gertie. I haven't got all evening for this. Sure, what would you want with a champion racehorse in the name of God?
It started with the greens and the golf course changing colour and dying. John Joe had heard that top quality horse manure was the cure, so he asked this woman to buy some from her. She refused him.
Refused John Joe?
John Joe returned home quite upset. So I went over there last night to cut out the middleman. I did it for John Joe. But he knew nothing about it.
Okay, Gertie. Okay.
John Joe was involved too, and she's covering for him.
Look, Denise, you might want to think things over. You know how much a part of our community John Joe is. The horse is safe and sound. I've seen this happen between neighbours countless times, only for the whole lot to fall through for lack of evidence, or a week later the neighbours shake hands and make up. And it's all a waste of Garda and the court's time. I'm advising that you both move on.
Absolutely not.
You might need your neighbour someday. Have a think about that now.
Let them off the hook after stealing a valuable horse.
I am trying to live up to my community policing responsibilities. And that includes you making a jackass of yourself by pressing charges because a horse got a whiff of decent hay.
It's all right, Gart. I did it. And I have owned up. And so you can get on with handcuffing me and leading me away.
See? Take them both down to the station.
I'll have a quick word with JJ to see what he has to say for himself.
No! Listen to me. I'm admitting it all. And I'm holding my hands up. I did it. So there's no need to talk to him. He's innocent.
Ooh. Ooh, John Joe.
Doris. Doris.
Oh, John Joe. You sprayed me with crumbs. Have another jammy dodger.
Oh yes.
Oh, savour the red sticky heart.
Oh, these are so good.
Do the other nights of the week offer such delightful variety? Oh.
Their biscuits are stale in comparison. Doris.
Oh, John Joe. John Joe. John Joe.
Doris? What was that?
What?
That strange whinnying noise.
Oh, it was only me, in the throes of my passion, an aching sigh of love.
There it is again.
No, I didn't hear a thing. Don't stop. Have an Oreo to keep up your stamina. Ooh.
Is that a horse neighing?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'll be back with you there right away. Just need to peek through the curtain and check.
Oh. What are you doing? Come back to bed.
What in the name of?
Oh, we haven't gotten to the best bits yet. This is confectionery interruptus.
That Denise is down there with Dermot, with Gertie, and the bloody grey horse.
Denise? Oh, no way. Not twice in one morning.
I'll have to go down. I have to go and see what's happening outside. Where's my dressing gown?
Oh, you're not finished here by a long shot.
Uranus is outside with Denise.
I don't care if World War III has started, if the polar ice caps have melted. You are not going down there to see Denise.
I have to.
You.
Ow! Where'd you get all these feckin' biscuits?
There's more toffee pops where they came from.
Stay here. The last thing we need is the sheen in front of the guard. Gertie, what's going on?
Hello, John Joe. Just following up on the call. We have a situation here, I'm afraid.
I stole a horse, John Joe.
You've what? What's she talking about?
Come on! Why the innocent face? As if you didn't know about Uranus going missing and ending up in your Bethlehem stable.
He didn't know. John Joe, I stole it for you, so that you would have a constant supply of manure for the greens.
Guard, I'm not quite sure what is happening.
You know exactly what's happening. Horse manure, my eye. How many mares had you lined up for him to cover? Don't come all over anything with me. You stole my horse, and now you're letting this poor fool take the blame.
Gertie, you'd never steal a horse.
That's what I said.
Mr. O'Toole, Gertie here has admitted to being involved in the stealing of my property.
I fully admit to stealing the horse, but JJ didn't know anything about it.
Do you need more proof?
Gertie, no.
Arrest them.
I need to talk to John Joe.
No need. I did it.
John Joe, let us have a chat there.
You don't need a cosy little chat. You can see they're up to their necks in it.
At which point, Doris thundered downstairs and out the front door in her dressing gown.
You're back again. You jade. Coming down here with your horse stories when all you want is to have another roll in the hay with John Joe.
Oh no, give me a break. I'm trying to go once this guard has done his job and finds these two guilty.
The only one guilty of anything here is you, of sleeping with my man on my night.
You think I slept with him?
How else do you explain him coming home last night smelling of manure?
Did you hear that, guard? John Joe came home smelling of horse shit. What more do you need?
He came home smelling of horse shit because you two were rolling in it. That's why he came home late.
Late?
I know full well that you were at it till after midnight. The smell of manure off him. You must have done it in the horse box.
Then Gertie went for her. I'd never have believed it.
You idiot!
Assault!
Lady,
You don't love John Joe!
now, ladies, come on.
I've reached my limit with her.
That's it now, or I'll arrest you both. Okay now, Gertie. Look, just stay calm. And I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
She's pulling chunks out of my head. Don't attack me. It's her. The one from the stables who's at fault. Oh, some custard creams will sort you out, lady.
Doris! Oh, put them away!
I told you. Lady, be careful and to away from Gigi. What's wrong with your hearing?
Throwing me! Uranus!
Horse-faced hussy.
Throwing dog! Whoa! Oh no! Uranus, come back!
Second horse!
Come back! You idiot woman! Uranus! Uranus!
Now, John Joe, that looked a bit painful. Are you all right?
Oh,
Looks like you got a nasty kick there.
Jesus! My second ass! Oh, my anus!
Uranus?
Yes!
Uranus kicked Uranus.
Are you all right, John Joe?
No! He got me square on.
Uranus.
Uranus?
Will people stop saying Uranus?
Well, you started it.
Ah, jeez, no, that was a fair kick, no.
Oh, Gigi, you poor thing. Come upstairs with me and I'll rub it better.
Rub it better? Rub my... This is all your fault. You couldn't shut your silly mouth. Oh!
That Jezebel who tried to steal you from me has disordered your senses.
Shut up! I was not with Denise last night. I was stealing feckin' manure. All right? Now, feck off out of it. Go on. Keep away from me, you old fool.
What did you say?
Oh, Doris. Look, put that packet of biscuits down.
An old fool, is it? Come here. No.
Ow. Doris!
You don't get to talk to me like that.
Jeez, they're off at a fair clip. Wouldn't have thought JJ had it in him. Mind you, they're going downhill.
Go on, Jojo! She's gaining, I'd say.
She's a fair ton of speed too.
Considering her diet.
Oh no. Oh, he's headed for a water jump.
I can help him there. Go on, Jojo! We have an app on the phone for parking the Red Sea. Here we go.
Oh yes, JJ showed me when it was put together. Very fancy.
Just open it up for him. Little Moses that he is.
She might catch him yet.
He's through, and she's...
She's...
Gotcha!
Jesus, Gertie.
She's a perfect Egyptian, isn't she? Don't worry, she won't drown. It's not deep, and she's only a slurry of water, red paint, and horse manure.
Hey, John Joe's well on his way to the stable anyhow. He stopped. He's rubbing his behind. Gertie, come here. What's all this about manure? And did you steal the horse?
No, Diarmuid, nobody did. I got an awful hop when I went into the stable this morning and saw Uranus chewing at the lovely manger full of clover.
So, how did he end up there?
I'll be honest. John Joe went up last night to Denise's stable to steal some horse manure. Well, when he was shoveling the stuff into the trailer, the creature slipped out on him. I did help John Joe hide the manure in the Red Sea when he got home, but how the horse came to appear in the Bethlehem stable at the 18th hole this morning, we can only guess. Maybe it just walked into the open stable of its own accord. It was roaming free in the area. Though in the light of the way things have turned out, when Doris over there, and with it being a religiously themed course, I've half a mind to believe that the horse was sent to us. Let's call it divine intervention.
Oh, Doris is heading straight for the car park. Phew. She's a face on her.
I'd say John Joe will have Thursday nights free for a couple of weeks at least. Will he be arrested for stealing manure?
No. I doubt Denise will press charges. I think when she catches Uranus and reflects on things, she might be very happy to keep the whole thing hushed up. It wouldn't look good to her employer. We'll keep it between ourselves, and no one will be any the wiser, huh? Sure, apart from John Joe's sore backside, no real harm has been done.
Oh, there goes Thursday night. Speeding, I dare say. Tea?
I won't say no to it.
Come on into the kitchen. I'll put on the kettle. Rest assured, Under no circumstances will I offer you a biscuit.
I've never seen them used as an offensive weapon before. Please God, I never do again.
I wouldn't go as far as to say all was well that ended well. The manure was ruined. We couldn't use it on the greens. It turned them red. I had to get some shent up from the racing stables up north, and the price put a hole in my hat. However, Thursday nights have gone quiet. Darish never came back. I play 45 and Scrabble with Gertie instead. And I move pretty sharply past the Biscuit Island Super Value when I go shopping, I can tell you. Denise must have got a horseback, because Dermot the Guard won €3,000 on Uranus in the Cheltenham Gold Cup. Let's be honest, he earned it.